shot, show me what you got. Ready or not, you can't stop it. This is how we rock it. And I can see you getting naughty, shaking your body. Welcome to the party where the nuts hang. It's just a rap thing. And when your heart's pounding out of your chest, you can feel the room shaking as you're running out of breath. If you're ready to rock, we'll just let it roll. Are you ready now? Are you ready to move with me? Just move with me. Move with me. Come on, get up and move with me. Just move with me. Move with me. Up on the floor. Move with me. Just move with me. Move with me. Come on, get up and move with me. Just move with me. Move with me. Up on the floor.
And we're back with episode 22 of The Sound Struggle. I am Chris Perish.
I am very sad.
Why?
Because we all got screwed on the weekend.
Yeah. Not by our women, either.
No, not in a good way.
No, definitely not in a good way.
No, not at all.
Of all sound effects, that's one you used for getting screwed.
I don't know what happened there. That was, I just logged into that, the app and,
I would use more of a...
Well, yeah, I just logged into the app and then it just started. It was weird.
So moving forward, if you were at Monster Pro Wrestling this past Saturday on May 6th, you would have seen an absolute travesty in the tag team title triple threat match between us, the best tag team ever known to men, and tag
and
struggle.
Women, and children, and pretty much any animal on the planet.
Transgenders, Caitlyn Jenner, the dude on the bike outside, it doesn't matter.
No, to everybody.
There's actually no man on the bike. We don't know what that is.
No idea.
But yeah, and it was with, are they Epic Wood or Epic Lumber? Or do you really care?
They're epically lucky, that's for that one thing.
Epically ugly, too.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we have the Shark Club.
No, you said it right. Shark Club.
Where we have Sydney Steele and Tushy James. Tyler James.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
A lot of bum references for them because
They're bum buddies.
Yeah.
They touch each other inappropriately, usually in front of children.
What I just don't understand is for 2 months now, they have not beat anyone, and they still have their tag titles, just like they didn't beat us
A couple times.
to get the tag titles.
There's been several times now that we have not lost or we have won, and yet we don't have the titles. I think 3 times now.
We actually won them last month, and then Jack Pride took it away. Because Jack Pride is a tool.
And a Leafs fan, which explains a lot.
It's very stupid. And his dad has a girl's name.
Get fucked.
Exactly.
That's what we say to them. To the prides, show some gay pride, and do something with your life.
Yeah. And Jack Pride, accept my challenge for this Saturday at CWC. When we face off for the Canada Cup, if I beat you, I get your spot for the Leo Burke Cup. Yeah.
Yeah, the stakes have been raised.
Exactly. We've been going on back and forth on Facebook about it, and he just won't say yes.
Well, it's because he's a Sally. He's a Mary.
Jack has no pride. That's what's the case.
Oh, he's got a pride in something.
Yeah. But moving forward, and also he got very lucky.
Yes.
Because I actually had him pinned and the ref stopped his count, which was not fair.
Which has happened before to us. Seemingly only us.
I was given no explanation, and then when I tried to get one, Jack Pride attacked me from behind. And that's basically how he won. So anybody can say anything about our tactics, but when they do the same, that's all good. It's a little bit of hypocrisy, if you ask me.
How dare we, but, as long as the fans like that person, it's cool.
At least we are honest about it. We'll cheat to win. We don't care. We just want to win. We get paid more to win. That's why we cheat.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes no sense to me. I mean, we're vilified because we're honest.
Well, honesty is something people don't like. They like to be, have a lot of friends and just, be told they're great. And we're the ones that are going to tell you, no, you're stupid. You're fat. You're ugly. You're going to die alone. Which for, I'd say, about 90% of the people listen to this, that's true.
Yeah, and Dad, I'm sorry, but the truth hurts.
Yes, and, I don't have to say it because my parents don't listen to mine because, well, they're disappointed. And I don't care.
My dad don't listen to podcasts. I just thought that was funny. But yeah, no, we'll move on from last week. We'll look to the future, I guess.
Okay, do you want a transition little segment? You ready?
Yeah.
And his name is John Stamos!
Yeah! John Stamos makes things better. Let's move on.
Oh, dear. Yeah, we actually do have a full house for this podcast. Yeah, see what I did there?
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
yes, you did. I prefer when he was a doctor, because that's why I got into medicine.
John Stamos when he was in ER?
Yeah. Actually, it was more George Clooney, but whatever.
George Clooney. If you can get the little Nicky, like, I'm no George Clooney, that would actually be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. We got a lot to talk about, in terms of the NHL playoffs.
Yeah, indeed.
Because it's been a very controversial week, especially here in Edmonton.
No. Well, up until last night it was controversial. Now it's just fun.
Yeah.
I'm not even a fan, and I had a good time last night.
We'll just talk about what we think goaltender interference is. I mean,
I think we differ on this. Personally, I don't know how you feel, but personally, goaltender interference is, I don't know, when you're in the crease and you hold on to his pad. I'd say that's...
Okay, well, I mean, let's go through the two instances from the Oilers games.
Sure.
Because I do have a reason of... Probably that everyone will hate if you're an Oilers fan, of why I actually... I'm not as mad on the second one as much as everyone else is.
Okay.
And that is only because there was two instances of interference on that play. One by the Anaheim Ducks. One actually by the Edmonton Oilers. Because if you find how Kessler was put into that position...
Oh, it was Darnell Nurse.
100%. Darnell Nurse completely interfered with Ryan Kessler before that play. However... I mean, the argument is now...
He made no effort to get out of the way, though.
Well, it's Kessler. He's a lazy pig. That's why the Canucks had never won the Cup.
Yes.
Anyway. Yeah. A real 0 in terms of the scale of 1 to 10 between what's hot and what's not. Just walked by us.
She would actually be a decent match for Mike the ref.
And then, we're, anyway, outside of our favorite Wobbly Pop place in first round, downtown.
Downtown!
Yeah. So if you're ever down at town and around the area, you go to first round.
Yes, but if you see us, don't talk to us, 'cause we don't like you.
Yeah, I mean...
Unless we do like you, but you'll know.
Or, we probably have some rounds of our own coming in, and, we're busy. However, Kessler did not make a lot of effort. However, it's not like Nurse also gave him a chance to get up.
That is true.
I mean, let me. As much as I like Darnell Nurse from his physicality in the play, and he takes absolutely no crap on the ice, which is what I love about him. He also didn't really.
Help matters.
He didn't want Kessler to move.
Yeah.
However, Kessler then reached onto the pad of Cam Talbot, which is what everyone's all hot about, because he actually made a physical contact with the goalie inside the crease.
Yes.
However, the way I would have ruled it was you saw the two cases of interference. You can negate the play and call it right there. Face off outside of the goalie, not, like inside the zone still, with the 15 seconds left, and then the rest of the game play, or you just don't call either one and let the play go, which I think is what the ref did.
Which is what he did.
However, when you look back at the replay, the only time you actually saw the glove was on the overhead view. So if you're a referee, you're not going to see it by eye level.
Yeah.
Even the people on TV didn't even see it until Elliot Freeman pointed it out.
Yeah.
So...
Took me a couple times to see it, to be honest.
Well, I mean, and I think that... What I just don't get is the referees took, like, what? A blink of an eye to watch it and make their decision?
That's one thing that's surprising. They take, like, upwards of 10 minutes in the regular season for the playoffs. Like, no, good.
Of all the times to take your time to make a right call, you think maybe that one would have been a good idea?
I think so, yeah.
So, but I mean, at the same time, the Oilers did blow a 3-0 lead.
Yep, absolutely. I mean,
I didn't think that they showed a lot of urgency or desperation, and they pretty much let Corey Perry get his taxes done before he actually scored the goal. So,
but on the plus side, the next game they didn't let him do shit.
No, he actually got kicked out for talking too much,
which is funny.
Yes. But anyway, comparing that to the one before, where ironically enough, Corey Perry goes into Cam Talbot, and their skates do meet outside of the crease. He does, kind of hit the blocker, which is kind of where the puck went in. So a lot of people were wondering why the blocker wasn't, and then they deemed it, it was initial contact, or unintentional contact outside of the blue, so in the white, which is even.
Yeah.
I mean, incidental contact outside of the blue is okay. So, I don't know. I think the league really needs to take a better stance of...
More definitive stance, because it seems like referees all over the NHL this season and playoffs have been just awful. I think they need to come together and be like, here's the rule, call it like this.
I mean, I don't blame the referees for any of the losses, because I don't believe that there's one play or one person that is at fault for a team loss. Like I said...
Except for Steve Smith.
Yeah, if you're going to score on your own net, you're an idiot. Or Patrick Steffen. I mean, if you're 2 feet away...
Patrick Laine had a great one this year.
I'm okay with that one.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Beat the goalie the entire way.
Yeah. Had no chance. I don't think he even saw it. However, I think I would love to see referees just do a better job of explaining and giving a statement, whether or not it's through interview or just, an audio thing where they just explain why they made the call, why they reversed the call, why they kept the call the way it was. And I think one of the things Oiler fans or people in the kind of curiosity angle is these plays were actually initially ruled goal on the ice. So they need conclusive evidence.
That's not a goal.
And I honestly don't think there was conclusive evidence right away on either one.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking at Ryan Kessler, you're also looking at him getting interfered by Darnell Nurse. Therefore, your attention is kind of taken away off of what he did because, I think there's a logic behind, this might not have happened had this not happened before.
Yeah.
So, as much as I do believe they're both goalie interference, I can understand the reasoning of why they were not reversed.
Yeah.
But I do believe the NHL needs to make more of a clear example of what goaltender interference is to all teams before next season. And I think, honestly, what I just don't get is why the referees are watching it on a little iPad when you can see it much clearer on a bigger screen.
Yeah.
So
put it up on the Jumbotron and take a look up. That's all you gotta do.
But, I don't know, I just think that there's obviously steps that need to be taken to ensure that this is handled better.
Yes.
So, anyway, that's my take on that matter. Getting to the playoffs, we saw Nashville.
Oh, yes.
We saw Nashville Predators eliminate the St. Louis Blues in 6 games.
Oh, yes.
So, they meet the winner of Anaheim and Edmonton for the Western Final. And I don't think anybody saw Nashville Predators being in the Western Final.
Nope, first time ever. First time ever. We're watching history here, folks.
So, Mr. Carey Underwood and his Nashville Predators are in the wait.
Captain Carey.
Yeah. And, it'd be very interesting to see who wins between the Anaheim Ducks and the Oilers. Because if it's the Oilers have Brett Kissel singing the American anthem before home games.
Yeah.
And then in Nashville, they've had Carrie Underwood.
They've had Luke Bryan.
They've had a lot of major country stars.
Minor celebrities, really, but...
Well, I mean, Carrie Underwood's probably the biggest name in country music.
All the other
today?
ones suck.
Oh, I mean, they're not as hot, so...
That's why they suck.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Faith Hill back in the day, she was alright.
Still sucks. She just sucked on Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Penis! Right on that. Yeah.
Yeah. We went there. We always go there.
We never leave there.
Yeah, we kind of like it. I mean, they have hot water, 5-star resorts,
Yep.
cold beer. That's usually why.
There's beer?
Yeah.
Nice!
We're there.
We're there.
Yeah, and then on the other side we have, like, I'm just saying, like, who would have thought, like, in the Western Final you'd have a battle of country music? A little bit.
Yeah, as long as Edmonton pull it off. But there is history on their side now.
Oh, there is.
Last 4 years in a row, anytime that the Ducks have gone into Game 6 on the road, they've always lost, and they lose Game 7 at home.
Yeah.
That's 4 years in a row now.
What did you think about Randy Carlyle saying,
He's a prima donna bitch. But anyways, continue.
I love how he just kind of threw his captains and assistants under the bus.
Yeah.
When asked about it, he's like, I wasn't there. Don't put it on me.
Yeah.
It's like, it's basically, that's on Getzlaf, Perry, all those guys.
Yeah.
Talk to them.
Yeah.
Now, is he, like, making fun of the situation, or is he just kind of really deflecting it and making it?
I'd say a little bit of both.
How do you think that was perceived by his crew guys?
It's going to do one of two things. It'll light a fire under their ass, and they're going to come out just guns a-blazing, or they're done. That's it. Either they're going to come out and they're going to be just rocking, or they're going to come out and just not give a shit. It's going to be it.
Well, I mean, you did have a chance to close out a series in a place you did win 2 already in.
Yep.
I think everyone knew that, beating the Oilers 3 times at home in a series would have been hard. I think beating any team in the playoffs 3 times at home would be hard.
Yep.
But the fact that it was 5-0 after the first period,
Yeah.
that was insane.
I was half expecting to blow the lead again, because that's classic Edmonton, but they held on.
Yep. The only period where no goals actually happened were the third. It was 7-1 after 2, 7-1 final, which was very, it was weird.
Yep.
To see that in a game that is really that tight.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, the crowd was ruckus. It was a good time.
for the most part, they've been 1-goal games. And then, all of a sudden, you got a CFL football game at hand.
True. Touchdown to Rouge.
Yeah.
God, the Rouge is stupid.
Only in CFL do you give a point for people who suck at what they do. Is that
Stupid.
Is that the same guy that does the Encarnacion thing?
I have no idea.
Sounded like him.
It kind of does.
Speaking of Encarnacion, he returns to Toronto for the
they're-
first time.
They're going to win. Toronto sucks right now.
No, but do you think he gets cheered or do you think he gets
Oh, he
booed?
gets booed.
See, I think they cheer him.
Uh,
I mean, Toronto needs something this year. Team sucks right now.
no, I think they boo him. Because he had a chance to come back, and it's been leaked that they're offering him the same amount, if not a little bit more money, and he chose to go somewhere else.
Everyone also knows, too, it was his agent that screwed up, not him.
That's true.
But this is why I think players need to take more initiative on being on the...
Well, personally,
The contract
this is
side.
just me. If I was playing in any sport, I'd have my agent, before doing anything, show me all the options and be like, okay.
Well, I think...
That's the way it should be.
I mean, do we not think players just put too much onus on their, agents and say, okay, you do this and let me know, and they kind of just don't care in the process?
That could very well.
I think...
if I was in it, I'd be way more involved.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to know, honestly, if I'm getting paid millions of dollars to play a game, I'm happy, but if I want to stay somewhere, I'd make it happen. I mean, I hate moving. It's not fun.
Moving's the worst. Well, the worst thing since Jack Pride and Shark Club.
Yeah, and Epic Wood.
Yeah, all of them together should start a moving company.
I mean, congratulations. You won and you became #1 contenders for getting in the ring in 10 seconds. Not by beating the actual team like, I don't know, Tag Struggle did.
You realize we haven't actually lost in like months now, eh?
Yeah. Tag Struggle has not lost to the Shark Club in like a year.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've actually lost in general.
Yeah. Even in January, we won by disqualification.
Yeah.
They got DQ'd. They cheated. And we're still vilified for it.
Yep.
Makes no sense. Nope. But anyway, going back to the hockey, on the east side, you do have Ottawa.
Game 6 tonight.
Ottawa and New York Rangers, who play Game 6 tomorrow.
We have tonight.
Ottawa's up 3-2.
Which, how are they such a good sleeper team? Like, on paper, they look not that great.
Everything's working in their favor.
100%. They are the Shark Club of NHL.
Because if you watch the games, the Rangers are actually pushing the play for the majority of the game. And somehow, Ottawa just takes it, and then somehow finds a way to get back in and win it.
They're the Shark Club of NHL.
Yeah.
It's... to hell with them.
But,
another reason to hate Ottawa.
But then you do have Game 6 going tonight between... Again, we tape on Mondays, people. We air on Thursdays. So this is Monday the 7th that we're taping. We'll probably be played on, the 10th?
Sure, whatever Thursday is. I don't do math.
No,
But anyways.
no, this isn't 7th. Today's the 8th.
Whatever.
So
it's my dad's birthday today.
It's the 11th. Yeah, you're not listening, but happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday to you, Papa Maniac.
Yeah.
He's going to be out here in 2.5 weeks. They're going to be here for the next show.
Yeah, we got to find something to do next show now.
I know. Yeah, MPW referees in front office, they keep trying to keep us down, and now my family finally gets to come out and see me, and I'm going to have to violently hurt someone.
Maybe we should just beat up Irishman and take his title.
Yeah. Maybe we should beat up every single champion.
Tag Struggle becomes the first ever 3-man group to all be heavyweight champion.
That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Just saying. Or maybe we just beat up every tag team out there and just steal the tag titles.
Why don't we just beat up every champion?
Like Jinder Mahal takes Randy Orton's
Why don't we
heavyweight
just
title.
beat up every champion, take all of them.
Beat up John Cena.
I'll beat up Saraya Sawyer. I don't care.
Yeah, that's true. We can cut off her hair and poke her with it.
You know, on second thought, I don't really want to touch her. She looks kind of disease-ridden.
Yeah, herpes.
Or malaria. Whatever. You know, whatever sexual disease she happens to have.
Yeah. But anyway, then you have Pittsburgh and Washington going tonight.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
But yes, you do have that series on tonight.
Yeah, so
fairly soon, actually, I believe.
And it's funny because even though Edmonton and Anaheim are the first announced Game 7, if this series goes to Game 7, it will actually be the first one played.
Yeah, because there's a couple days off, which is actually could work out. And
no, they'll play on the same day as Edmonton and Anaheim.
But it'll be earlier. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But no, it's might work out in Edmonton's favor just because Anaheim Ducks now have to dwell for a couple days on this horrible, debilitating loss.
Yeah, but does it also maybe work against Edmonton because they're on such a high, and they have to kind of just let that fade out for a little bit longer? But then again,
I would much rather go into it having just blown the team out than
it also gives a guy like Oscar Klefbom, who missed last game, an extra day.
Which, you know what? I didn't. Not that I didn't notice him, but both Griffin Reinhart and Greiba, they both stepped up.
Greiba's good. I think I'd take out Reinhart and put Klefbom back in.
Well, yeah. Oh, if Klefbom's good to go.
That would be the
But what I'm saying is, the absence of him and Sekera, you didn't really fully notice. Like, they both played pretty well.
I think the reason why I didn't notice Sekera that much is because Matt Benning was an absolute force out there on the power play.
Force Awakens?
He played 25 minutes and was just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Larson played 40 minutes plus.
Yeah.
And seriously, that trade could not worked out any better for the Oilers.
I don't know. New Jersey did get a first-round overall pick.
Yeah, but we've got multiple of those.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Several. You only have, 2 on the team still?
Yeah.
Out
To
of
the
4?
count. Ayo!
Yeah.
Yakupov didn't even play at all in the playoffs.
Which is funny.
Neither did all.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have the same amount of goals as Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Thanks, Ryan.
Attaboy.
By the way, Pittsburgh's up 3-2, so if they win, they move on.
Yeah. I did call this series going to 7, so I'm really hoping that happens.
I'm hoping every series goes into 7.
Yeah.
I mean, selfishly, I want, obviously, the Oilers to win, go to at least 7, because I'll get to go to Game 2 of Edmonton-Nashville if that was the series. And then if they go 7 and then go 5 or 6...
How do you have a hookup to go to Game 2?
My dad.
I'm going to bring my taxes over, and he can do them, and then me, as long as it gets me tickets.
Well, yeah, because then, if he's busy with taxes, I mean, I have a free ticket.
Perfect.
Works out.
Perfect.
I mean, he can do that math.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can't teach that. Actually, you can teach that because it's math.
Yeah, and he does have better skills at math than we do.
Yes, 1 + 1 is 3.
Yeah. But you know who can count to 3? MPW Officials. You suck.
Yeah.
But so yeah, anyway, that kind of ends up the hockey.
I do have one thing I want to talk about.
I'm assuming it has something to do with the IIHF World
It does.
Championships.
Some of the wins in that have been weird.
Like Germany beats the States, which is awesome.
France destroys Finland.
Yeah.
Finland, of all
And
teams.
Bellemare refuses the player of the game, gives it
You
to
know
his goalie.
That's a Canadian-style play. Good for him.
Yeah.
That's a good stuff.
And people said mean things about the French.
I still do, but I mean, that one guy.
I mean,
Well, him and Andre the
he
Giant,
got
I
the
guess.
player of the game, and he's like, je ne suis pas.
Je ne comprends pas ce tout de tabernacle.
And if anybody actually can reconfirm that what we said was French and let us know, that'd be awesome. We just made it up.
I said something about fucking stuff. I don't know what else I said. I don't know.
I just
I
just read the back of the Celine DVD or CD I have in your car.
It's not Celine Dion. I don't like that washed up trollop.
Anyway, moving on.
No, the one thing I want to talk about is a game between Slovenia and Switzerland. When I'm not going to try to say their names because the hell with that. They're one foreign guy and another foreign guy. I guess the guy from Switzerland decided to give something of a high elbow to the guy from Slovenia.
What a dirty guy.
So in retaliation, the guy from Slovenia was changing, and there was a battle like kind of near the bench. So as he's getting off the ice, he kicked his skate up and hit the guy from Switzerland right in the face.
Super kick party!
Pretty much. It was impressive.
Did he give him a black eye like I gave the Irishman a black eye?
It kind of hit him like kind of like side of the throat and then like up his jaw. But like there's no blood or anything, but it's like still, it's like you could tell instead of just like, pulling his leg over the bench, he went like abnormally high, and it's like, wow, he just tried to Happy Gilmore him.
Except he kept his skate on.
Well, that's probably why I don't know if he got away with it, but I don't think anything. Like, he might have got suspended, but I haven't heard anything
Where
since.
is the World Championships right now?
Germany, I believe.
Yeah, nothing will get done about it.
No. If anything, they're like, that's good, yeah. Siegel!
Then they'll bring a boot with beer. It's weird.
Yeah. You know why I had boots? Because Das Boot.
Yeah, which was not a real thing until Beerfest came out.
Das Boot?
Yeah, Das Boot was not a real thing until the movie came out.
Huh.
Yeah. No, I asked when I was down there for Oktoberfest. Yep, they just monetized it. Smart Germans.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a way to look, positive in the public eye after, trying to eradicate a race.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, quick shout out to a couple of English gentlemen who are heading back to their home country today.
Great Danes.
Sure. Sure. So to Jake and Gary, it's good seeing you guys. Come back soon.
Yeah, and James, next time, show up.
Yeah, that guy. Also, Chris, even though you're from Toronto, that's really, really depressing. You're not a bad guy.
And you're not the guy. You're
No.
just a guy.
A guy.
Leaf sucks.
Yeah, they do. But, no, it's good seeing them again. They're going down to Australia for a year. That's why they pop by.
They're going down under.
Down under. I guess they're criminals. That's why they're being sent down there.
Yeah. They're going to, like, Malaysia or something first.
They're going down to get... I think they're stopping by to get some ladyboys, so they have a reason to become criminals.
Yeah, they're, going to get us some of that good stuff, if you know what I'm talking about.
Sex or drugs? Both?
Yeah, we're rock stars, bitch.
Okay.
We like all that stuff. We're gonna Motley Crue this mother up.
Who's Tommy Lee?
I don't know, but he has the titty cam, so...
Yeah, I guess, cool.
And he gets to play the drums in, like, a bubble that, like, rotates.
That's pretty sweet.
It's kind of cool. And people just flash him for whatever reason. So
Yeah, he kind of looks like a used leather suitcase, but I mean, hey, it works for him.
I guess I have to be Nikki Sixx because I got the cool hair.
No one on there is bald, so...
McMarsh, but he's almost... I don't know, I'm surprised he's not dead, though.
That sounds about right. I'm pretty much dead inside.
Okay.
That'll work.
And, Mick rhymes with...
With?
I mean, your real name.
Maniac?
Yes.
Okay. You ready? Change the topic.
Yes.
Wrestling! Yeah. That escalated quickly.
All right. So,
A couple things I want to touch on, I guess. 2 weekends ago now, X-Pac got arrested. For having a ton of drugs.
Yeah, you're not allowed to bring stuff like that over the border, Mr. Waltman.
That's funny. But then again, as I said when I found out about it, if I ended up having to make a porn with China, I'd be having that much drugs too. Except for they'd all be in my system. And I'd probably be dead.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
And then you wouldn't have got arrested because they wouldn't be in your suitcase.
Yeah, because I'd be dead.
Yeah, I mean, you just wouldn't be able to get to the airport.
Because I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charlotte, welcome to the Billy Club. That's I've dubbed it. All the ladies who have nude photos leaked, you are now part of the Billy Club. And it's a little bit of alright. Not a lot of alright, just a little bit.
Now, which one-night stand of Ric Flair produced those puppies?
Who cares? Other than that, Ember Moon's shoulder injury. I can't tell if it's a work or not. I think it's a shoot. I think.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if she needs surgery, but she's unable to go.
Yeah, she's in a sling, but I wasn't sure if it was one of those like, hey, No Way Jose got taken out at Mania. We'll do this, and I wasn't sure if it's one of those, and she's just playing it up, or I have no idea. I honestly, in the last probably week and a bit since it's got really nice out, I have done way too much drinking. I haven't even seen last week's Raw yet. I am way behind.
Well, I know tonight's already done because they did it in like England.
Yeah.
Which is funny because, the English guys were over and they could have gone a row.
Yeah, yeah. But they did say that our show, especially us, were some of the best wrestling they'd ever seen. And they got some good wrestling over there. So that's pretty much little feather in the cap for us.
Because Tag Struggle sets the bar. All right?
Yes. And I'm just saying, anybody over in, Europe, you want to bring us over.
We set the bar and then we drink it all night long.
And then we drink ourselves under it.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, anyone over in England or Europe who want to bring us over, by all means, give us a call. Give us a text. Give us a tweet. We're available for hire.
Yeah. We set the bar, drink the bar, pass out, repeat.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where we are.
No.
It's true story.
Yeah. So.
Other than that, I guess Sheldon Benjamin's not coming back now.
Also, did you hear that the NXT Chicago, Takeover Chicago, also is going to have a UK title match?
It's Mr.
Pete Dunne or Dunn.
Pete Dunne.
Yeah, the Bruiserweight.
The Bruiserweight versus the Masturbator.
Yeah.
Seriously, he needs to call his finisher like the Masturbator.
Right.
Like, man, we told you this, how many episodes ago now? Like, at least 5 or 10. I'd say 10 ago.
Well, and the best thing, too, is the Bruiserweight beat Trent Seven for this match, so he ended up beating one half of the Mustache Mountain.
Well, it's funny, because actually, technically, over in Europe, they're all part of the same faction.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a good faction.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I'm not sure what their faction's called, but...
Isn't it Mustache Mountain?
No, the two of them together, Trent Seven and Tyler Bates, Mustache
Mountain. I thought there was a third one. It was that Wolfgang guy as well, wasn't he?
I don't think so, not for Mustache Mountain, no. But anyways, yeah, so that's cool. I'd be excited to see them have a rematch.
I think that match actually could steal the show.
Oh, absolutely, those guys killed it. They're awesome.
Because you're what? Can you get a Tommy and Rude, more or less, for the heavyweight title?
As long as the Tommy finally stays healthy, yeah. I'm okay with that.
And then
I like him, but he just keeps getting hurt.
Yeah, and then you'd have to think of, what would be the match with Aleister Black. I'm sure he's going to have.
He's going to have some sort of pump-up match against... We got to figure out a mid-carder.
I would say put him with Eric Young.
Like, against or with?
No, put them against each other.
Okay.
Have Aleister Black kind of take Ty Dillinger's spot.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true. I don't think Eric Young has anything planned.
I think Ty Dillinger now officially has parted ways with NXT because he did his last little bit of live events with NXT and seemed to be his farewell.
Yep.
So he's now exclusive to SmackDown Live.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That is very true. Who else? I guess it'd be Asuka versus...
It's a triple threat now. Because it's Asuka versus Ruby Riott versus Nikki Cross.
Oh, okay.
Which was supposed to be a four-way with Ember Moon, and then she got hurt. So it's now a triple threat for the women's title.
Man, I really need to watch last week's NXT.
Yeah, main evented with a chick battle royal. Women's battle royal. Winner would have been the number one contender.
Oh, right. We talked about that last week. Right,
Yeah, we did.
Right.
You really drank a lot this week.
I haven't really been sober since, I don't know, 12.
You haven't
2012.
changed in 2 days either, by the way.
I've been having fun. I've been pulling the CN almost routine and just going out and doing nothing but partying.
I know we have a lot of the same shirts in the sense of multiples, but I don't think that that's a new one.
No, it's not. And thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
Killer boots, man!
Well, it's, I can smell it.
Yeah, that wasn't my shirt.
Yeah, I know. That was just being nice.
True enough. What else? What's his name? Cassie's Ono doing the show?
I don't know.
Maybe him versus Aleister Black?
Oh, no, I don't know. Moving on. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to watch NXT to find out.
Oh, I guess so. Coming up this Wednesday.
Because, I mean, they do, when is that, May 20th?
Yes. Speaking of which, Mrs. Meniac was wondering if you and Mrs. Perish would like to join us over at the Struggle House for a little viewing party of that.
I'm in Lethbridge on that day.
So that's a no?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also my father's birthday. So if you want to...
It's a Sunday. You guys will be coming back.
Huh?
You guys will be coming back. It's a Sunday. Oh, no, not the NXT. Sorry, I meant the actual pay-per-view the next day. That's what I meant.
Pay-per-view, maybe. We'll get back to you.
We'll
discuss this off camera. But yeah, most likely.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be Backlash.
Yes.
Might it be wrong? So, which seems like that's going to be the debut of Shinsuke Nakamura.
Which is weird because he's kind of there and then kind of not.
Well, the wrestling debut.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't actually wrestled a match yet.
Although apparently he's done a lot of dark match stuff, after SmackDown's gone off air. Which doesn't make sense because it had to be after 205. Yeah.
So, but yeah. He's done a lot of stuff with...
He's going to face Rob Van Dam. It's Rob Van Dam's new theme.
Or the Brian Kendrick, I don't know.
Yeah, it could be either one. Brian Kendrick makes more sense because he's actually there.
Yeah, he's actually employed by the company. But no, I mean, he's been doing a lot of things with Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, that's true. That'd be an alright match.
Yeah.
Hopefully Dolph doesn't get concussed because he has a history of that.
Yeah, and he has actually a reason to oversell this shit.
Yeah, that's about damn time.
But, yeah, no, what else? We got the Usos defending the tag titles against the Fashion Popo.
I love that. That's going to be fun to watch.
The segments have been terrific.
Oh, yes.
So, it's nice to see Fandango and Tyler Breeze actually get an opportunity.
I'm not sure how the heavyweight title match is going to go. I'm skeptical. I'm not against it. I'm going to see where it goes, but I am skeptical.
Okay, now just out of curiosity, since it's been 3-on-1, would this not be a good time to introduce American Alpha into that scenario? Then they could feud with the Bollywood Boys.
Yeah.
And then you're elevating them in the process, so when they
Plus you're adding another tag team.
Yeah, and then by the time you're kind of going to bring back American Alpha back in the tag title division or in the title picture, they're actually not. Oh yeah, they're still here.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
About time they were back in, kind of a deal.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It'd be kind of cool.
And then it's Styles versus Owens.
Kevin Owens for the United States Championship.
That's the one I'm looking forward to. Most.
Yeah. Well, I think I do think Nakamura and Ziggler have potential.
Yep.
And you'd have to think too. Ty Dillinger is going to be somewhere in the card,
Yeah, they'd be kind of foolish to.
and then you're probably going to get a 6-woman tag team match.
Yeah, who would it be though? Because it'd be Charlotte and Naomi plus
Becky Lynch.
Oh, Becky, right?
Yes. Who, if you watch SmackDown, actually came to their aid last.
Gotcha.
It's kind of weird to think of Charlotte as a babyface, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was kind of.
I think
It's
she
a nice
can pull it
change.
off, but I don't know. I like her as a heel. I really do.
Yeah.
I like her also naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like a little bit of all right. I'll just say that. That's an easy one to not get in trouble with.
But either way,
Let's get ready to rumble!
No, that's in January.
yeah.
But yeah, no, so you have that for probably your women's match. And then I don't know. I mean, I feel like SmackDown Live could have a second tag match here, like a number one contendership for the tag title.
Yeah, I could.
So that'd be interesting.
The important question is, what's Mojo Rawley doing?
Well, I was also going to say, then you also have Baron Corbin. I mean, who's he working? Like, you'd think he'd be on the show in some capacity.
Maybe he'll interrupt the U.S. title.
Maybe. So I don't know.
And I mean, we haven't seen enough of Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. I mean, we haven't seen that at all, actually, in the last week. So
Maybe we'll see Baron Corbin against Sami Zayn.
that'd be alright.
So, yeah, I think we kind of just booked Backlash.
We'll wait and see if that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think with me with SmackDown pay-per-views, I mean, I just don't tend to care what the card is because I'll enjoy it.
They've just been killing it in general lately, so it's like, oh, I'll be okay with whatever. You know?
Yeah. Whereas in Raw, they just kind of overdo it and think too much.
Oh, yeah.
Or I feel so. Yeah, it's kind of like putting it's like a show that's always fresh and always action-packed.
And throwing stuff at you like, Jinder Mahal or Fashion Popo, where you're like, I did not see that coming.
No.
And you know what? I like it. It's different.
It's
keeps you guessing.
exactly. And at the
Suddenly you're like, well, they can get it. What's stopping these other guys from getting it? So now you're not sure.
Well, and at the same time, you're building these guys up instead of just cutting them down.
Exactly.
And I mean, how many times have we seen that in the past, like before this brand split, or even on Raw?
All the damn time.
Where you find, like, Sami Zayn, like, nobody knew what was going on with him on Raw for the longest time. And then you started using him with Braun Strowman, and all of a sudden people are caring about him again. Because you're giving that opportunity for him to succeed. And
yeah. If I could sum up Raw's booking in one word, that's about it.
well, that wasn't a word, that was a sound effect.
No, B-U-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z. Buzz. That's...
See, now that's a word.
Yeah.
I would just say whoever's writing Raw is probably...
Timmy!
So...
And really, when it comes down to it, everyone who writes for Raw... Fuck you! That's me putting my head through my, computer.
So... this is also Chinks. You also have yours plugged into your car stereo, and I'm not. So my sounds aren't going to come off as loud.
But think about it. Last week, yours actually was louder than mine.
Well, that's because I put my phone right up to the recorder.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I cheat. Because I'm honest about it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so...
Randy Orton slithering. Watch out, watch out, watch out!
But, yeah. Speaking of out of nowhere... Monster Pro Monday Night Dynamite. Have you watched it lately?
You know the answer to this.
Yeah.
The answer is no. Because I have TELUS. Which sucks.
Yeah.
Not that TELUS sucks, it's just the fact I can't watch. Sucks.
Well, I don't know. I think TELUS sucks.
I have not had a problem up until MPW Dynamite started coming out on Shaw. That's when the problem started. I've seen some older episodes that they released a week or two after on the YouTubes, and it's a little bit alright.
Yep. And for all the people who, don't know what we're talking about.
If you have TELUS, you're screwed.
Yeah.
But
if you're like Maniac and have an amazing friend like Chris Perish, who does have Shaw, go to their house, put on channel 10 on Monday night at
10:30.
Yeah, and you can watch Monster Pro Wrestling Monday Night Dynamite every Monday night. And those are all new episodes. And the replays are put on Saturdays and Sundays.
At noon, which is pretty much prime time.
Yeah. I mean, so you can have a nice little steak sandwich for lunch. You can have a nice cold beer. You can watch some pro wrestling the way it should be.
Up close and in your face.
I don't think we use that tagline. That was CNWA.
Taking it back.
Well, I mean, they are dead. I do have one of their titles.
Yeah, you do.
They never lost it.
Why don't we still have our MPW tag titles? We never lost them.
Cause
I hate this shit.
CNWA wasn't ran stupid like Monster Pro Wrestling is. They didn't have a dumb Italian like Nino running the shots.
Which, by the way, Nino, calling you out right now. Okay? You ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. Our 15-year anniversary is next year, not this year. You dumbass. Anybody who's at the show, it's not this July. It's a year from this July.
Yeah. What this year was, because Monster Pro Wrestling actually was founded in 2002. First show was in 2003. So Monster Pro Wrestling, the training school, is actually celebrating 15 years of business.
Yes.
So
next year will be 15 years of shows.
Yeah. For someone who's been here for 16 years of that,
At least 16, if not 17.
So
Is he the commissioner now? Is that what's going on?
I don't know. They just give him a bell and then hope he's useful.
And talk and man.
And he says
Also, the announcer, Mr. Rimmer, it's not a dick. Pull the microphone out of your mouth, all right? Get your shit together. Come on. This is why we can't have nice things.
See, now if you had the Peanuts teacher sound effect on, that would have been an appropriate thing to play right now. Because obviously you can't understand a word they say, just like
Yeah, pretty much.
Ron Rimmer or whatever his name is.
Ron Rimjob.
Yeah. But really, this I kind of lied with the full house of the podcast because not really a lot was happening.
A lot of drinking. That's about it.
I mean, also May, other than the NHL playoffs, not much to go on. I mean, there's a lot of tennis. Nobody cares. There's a lot of golf. Nobody cares. There's baseball.
But nobody cares.
Yeah, the only Canadian team sucks, so yeah, really, who cares?
We want the Expos. We want the Expos.
Bring back the Trappers, man.
Sure.
I'll
think either one.
I like going to the Trapper games, actually. Those are fun.
Look at this dapper looking fuck right here. How about them apples?
Dad? No.
Oh, he's showing up, rocking a suit, and
He did look at me when I said dad, though.
he might be your actual dad.
No.
Hey, it's the old milkman. Nice.
No. I know the milkman. We look nothing alike.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Yeah. He gets me the top of the muffins all the time.
He lives on Drury Lane.
Huh. A little bit of all right.
A little bit all right. You know what we haven't done yet? A little bit of advertising.
What do you have in mind?
Well, we talked about Monday Night Dynamite.
We did talk about Monday Night Dynamite.
But what we could talk about is, well, as you said earlier, I haven't showered or changed my clothes in 2 days.
No, what you need is a new shirt, and where you can pick up a new shirt is whatamaneuver.net.
Yes, whatamaneuver.net. I could pick up a vintage OWE or a current and classic One World Empire.
Well, it is a classic. Because
You went
it's
with
one
me
and
saying
only.
One World Empire?
Yeah.
I meant the struggle.
I know, I was being nice.
Oh, well, thank you.
I mean, you smell, so I figured I'd make fun of you on that one.
These stench marks are affecting my brain.
Yeah. But it's a classic Struggle versus Everyone t-shirt, which was the very first design t-shirt of the Struggle.
We're coming up with new ones soon.
Yes.
And to everybody who was at the last show, because I actually had 7 different people ask me, whatamaneuver.net.
Yes.
That's where you can get all your struggle gear. So it's not that we're total evil guys who hate you all. We just hate you enough that make you go online instead.
Yeah. We don't
make it easy. You got to work for it. If you want struggle gear, you got to work for it.
Yeah. I mean, if everything was easy,
It would be your mom. Not your mom. I mean, everyone out there listening, mom.
Yeah.
Take that, right in the gonads!
And we have baby onesies.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't fit those because you're much larger than a baby.
I have something on me that is the size of a baby. It's my foot.
Yes. You have very small feet. Your shoe-
Dangerously tiny.
Yeah. Smallest sandals I've ever seen.
It's cute. Actually, Mrs. Meniac and I share the same sandals. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's a little bit alright when it comes to price shopping. and
You
whatnot.
really have to force yourself to like flowers, but you do a good job.
I pull that shit off like a boss.
I mean, I don't know what kind of sandals have pussy willows on them, but
The kind that'll be shoved into... You know what? Let's just leave it at that.
yeah, the dirt, we'll say.
Why? Yeah, it could be.
A dirt-flavored ground, right?
Sure.
Yes.
Let's go with that. Other than that,
And you know what you can do while going to watermaneuver.net on your computer?
you can listen to this or all the other episodes, all the other 21
Yes.
episodes of The Sounds of Struggle. Or if if you're having, say, an off day and you kind of feel depressed and you want to kind of self-harm, don't use knives. Don't use, like rope or anything like that. Attack your mind with things like quick calls or blown calls or whatever else is on the network. Because we're the only good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, psychological warfare upon yourself. It's a little bit of all right.
And you can go and check out all these episodes by going to Podbean
Going to iTunes.
and Google Play and downloading the Edmonton Sport Podcast Network to get all of these options for amazing audio activities.
And if you want to just try it out, you're more of a sample size kind of person, go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Edmonton Sports Podcast Network, YouTube.
Yeah.
Not much to look at, but you can listen with your face holes.
You can watch Canada Wrestling Coalition, which features the soon-to-be 2017 Canada Cup champion Chris Perish.
Christopher R. Perish.
No, it's not R, it's just Christopher.
Oh,
Because
sorry.
my middle name is none of your damn business. I mean, you know, but it's...
And that's a little bit all right.
Yeah. So, anyway, that is where you get to go if you want to listen to awesome, to look awesome, just like your favorite...
And to attempt to be awesome, just like us.
Yeah, the tag struggle.
The tag struggle.
Which, Shaun Martens, I hope you're listening, because we miss you, buddy.
Yeah, we need more of you in our lives.
Yeah.
You're a little bit all right.
You need to move to the City of Champs. And it's only the City of Champs again because of the tag struggle. I mean,
Yes.
the rest of the town sucks.
Pretty much, especially the south side
No, especially all the drivers out here.
and the north side.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty much the whole city sucks, and that's why we don't live in it.
Yeah, that's why I live in St. Albert. You live in Fort
Fort
Sask.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway, Shaun, we missed you. We need you around. And for that little struggle stalker, come say hi. We won't say who, because they already know.
But we see you.
Yeah.
We appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah. So anyway, that does it for episode 22 of The Sounds of Struggle.
Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is?
Beer o'clock, man. Woo!
Beers
And you know what? Just like Beer's tag struggle, we're real.
and spectacular.
And when your heart's pounding out of your chest, you can feel the rope shaking as you're running out of breath. If you're ready to